The view say, I'm pretty, as somebody a car, we only lament on the issue, but we don't look at the causes of it.
Okay.
And most of the times, once a Ghana problem, it's never been solved. You look at the situation, near a solution be a man. Because you don't go to the root cause, and I shall not repeat it. Cocoa bought it in 1947. Since that time, you encounter a crisis like this nature. The worst of year 87, so okay, the Marolus got a price of cocoa, no, 1 million ton to Yonkoshuku.
Maonesuka speak to them.
Yokoshuku.
That's right.
And that is why it happened. Yokoshuku Kunama, a banner for quite so 8 cocoa forka. I think that could have been the worst situation I buy. But the situation here, bare 5 years or 4 years ago, no, Yadiba say you go back to the root and say, dear Benesi. This happened because decisions be I buy bare 3 or 4 years ago. So, okay, yeah. Cocoa and Cassano, yeah, I did a syndicated loan. Your Jays carry from and Cram Cabo Nama Bobusa. Now, as at 2015, now, if your interest rate 1.5%. By 2021, sorry, now I by 8%. I buy no who say, because of Cedi-dollar fluctuation at that time, ni interest rate I cost and inability to meet the demand. Because Okoji be $1 billion, say, target be 1 million tons of cocoa. But 1 million tons of cocoa. But you have to pay the interest of 1 million.
That's right.
And they are comparing say they can buy over 300,000 tons. So the then government say, okay, young co, yeah, also say, okay, I'm going to say, oh, just indicated loan bill. If there's other counter information, say, yeah, companies and banking and that's a guarantee. But whatever it is, you can't just indicated loan. So the target was that the LBC say local buying companies, on the financier, you better the music. First target 800 million, man to meet because to me is getting free banks. So government now went to a friend, international buyers, a funded bond. Said the umbeto cocoon and casano, Mumma is cano, you better cocoon and them sick. Now, and then the cocoa problem, the balance. Said that now more or less like oil for gold now, I made the buy. So what happened here is that I buy no equity on forward price. You got a forward price, meaning we just to say, memos carrying cocoa no ton maybe 1,000 cities. So, Ochina Kwan Baby no cocoa born 2,000, me 1,000 na media, media. That is a forward price, not a spot price. But that agreement na a buying and you no are buying a cocoa bond together with the farmers and I will start something too. A agent and a friend cocoa bond and the buyers and a agreement say, or some pay, maybe by July, be mamu 100,000 tons of cocoa. Name at a price of maybe 2,000 a ton. Mufas can 60% of it of my. Never go to cocoa and bremo your bar, never balance it. Since they started that deal, for what is the other, they could not meet their demand. I want to be for cocoa because so other variables are happy factors like galamsey former cocoa and to produce it to the level. And pricing no am warm. Ebia, Omago Jetum say $1,000, By the time I'm going to now about $100, cocoa farmer expects all this can be a canon. I don't know, and to me say, and a do or Chinacra son of it or Bajanti. Oh, 2 years more no now level of friends a contum now OG ever from. And as ye cosano, and the time an MPP about according to the report I hear, ye decabe 330,000 tons of cocoa goa in PI. So when did the government took over? And so could you go every 100,000 tons? Over to about 70,000 so 30,000 tons on there, or the Quacha Canada so that. Okay. And also see a short of revenue. And the debate boom can say cry a $70 appreciation. See in the bed into. Cocoa, okay, I say when NDC Castle, Omuna was so anchor, on Betumbe, I do by 6,000 a day. A moment of cost, but also $70 ratio now, not sitting identity, scan and cost will be. And the Omutu comes on Mutumbe 125 cities,
128 cities,
and 230 cities. Why? Because $70 ratio and cost, because Oak percentage wise, Omutu 62.8%. Yet, in terms of figure,
they gave 70%.
Yet, but also in terms of Sikana, not a minimal cry. It's not up to even 150 Ghana cedis. Why? Because of cedi appreciation. And anyone that do Kumana, Adibako, a buy. That is friends saying, say airto. So, monitor internationally. Since American, a share with Greenland issue, a transcendent by Iran issue, international market Adia EDBR.
Commodities,
because one of the consumers of cocoa, Arab Middle East area. So why we produce chocolate, we produce anything that has to do with cocoa, you'll be extra cautious in production. Because companies, they do a mere research. If the Middle East is stabilizer, I won't go and manufacture them, something from cotton. And because one journey second into as a businessman, so they enter into steel business, metal investment, hard metal, mukoto gold. The social, once the price of cocoa falling, the gold
is rising. Yeah.
So I did a year problem and then air because of consumption, ton a year to the above form. Now, so we just kind of add from 7,200 to 4,100. We are talking about 3,100 in every so. Dollars, $3,100 in every so. I mean, only budget to say a huge money. Who strike a bear, make us a bear 40% in that drop. So, they have been a ban. A banner would like to pay all. But even a ban or person 4,100 now. If I say a person 200,000, 100%. Who strike who converted 4,100 to 11 cities krana. We are talking about a little of 46,000 divided by 16, less than or close to 3,000. That is, am I just to pay 100%? Why? Because city na thing. For compensate, we can see 15 cities. Now 41,000. Because we are talking about over 60,000 Ghana cities. I would divide it by your friends say 16 now. We're talking about over 3,000. So one of the things about price and class active form no, it also is city na thing. To make a several say city appreciation, a good news to us. But I 100% advantage to
it
us.
makes our exports expensive.
Yes. Because to be we could have to ade Ghana officially the second banner so because all of sudden so who stay there we say Ivorians, Nigerians na ma beto no kroma swati. Oba who say as a citizen is kana mo identity or the sika be bribe na beto na market we media ko. So mama. Until we say your name price na from so people want to talk because the market system no ensure that call the way we want it to go.
Okay.
So idea you be a woman we have to look at the solution to it. Quite best to make a solve. Abai or the intervention menu by so obey Piascano and to make it clear, I say the water in now over 50,000 tons now in Piacano. You will pay at the price of water, which is 3,800 something. In fact, so Tiasa was also like a balance. The government has to raise $160 million, which is equivalent to 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. And San Amotima meet that scanner also military. But subsequent purchases, you know, about 2,500. But you see, the issue here is not about Kasembako. What's over automatic adjustment formula? Automatic adjustment formula, they say, a one course or a course. We have a record in this country, or mine. Yeah, full automatic adjustment formula, you want to say. Was it good for us or bad for us? I so automatic adjustment formula, 70% high. What is the percentage low? Nobody asked. Say, okay, a price will cost about 70%. A cheaper formula. Nobody asked because it's not guaranteed say cocoa will remain high
all the time.
All the time.
It's a commodity.
It's a commodity. At the time I bet you from no sign the cocoa farmer bear. That is why I observe you say cocoa man and cocoa intending to agency from a ton on the ton.
Cocoa board.
Yes, they should do other investment. So we share a history. GMPC under the leadership of Chachuchi Kata. Or diverting to telecommunication. I can find Akatel for buy this friends say in aim say GMP say say to us say petroleum conform in this guy. No, we should invest somewhere. And the number come and the can akushi in the system. No. And Tina, Cocoa will not look into that thing. So what do? Maybe we add value and I'm propose let's add value to cocoa. Because such a chair say cocoa Africa over $3 billion economy. By the time I do its final output, their consumption level, no, it's worth $150 billion. It means any additional value means money to us.
Money to us.
So what are we doing? That one should be considered. We can reinvest into something. Cocoa can invest into something, never be brave to buy. But I'm not relaxing. So say I can say, oh, I buy to because if the government is not ready to cushion the system by preserving such an amount of money, or mine with automatic adjustment formula. Government is 70% amount, 30% is for the management to run the institution, salaries, whatever, and the baby. And the man say almost 70%. No, a type of formula can be the why the baby. So I was just thinking, how do we sustain our system? I am of the view say, look, Golden Tree chocolate is one of the most liked chocolate across the globe. I didn't think of producing it in Ghana. And maybe I could find an intervention. So, Mama Corano, if you are not say, is it cocoa milk say in schools? Come to me, prepare policy and say, come on, no Corano, come to we should start to know how to consume our thing. Put in Casembi, if Russians will consume what they produce, nobody will threaten Russia. So Russia be content with their apples and their idea of producing more media. I'm going to threaten Russia say, me sasho cement to bibi.
Abino. Cocoa board, this slashing of salaries, to what extent will it help?
Look, slashing of salary, no. In terms of money, it doesn't change anything. But what it seems in say administratively, it shows say you are being compassionate. Say, oh, and so
we are concerned.
Yeah, we are concerned. I don't know because I don't end up to $10 million. What do you say? And who's $10 million about go farmers and do baby.
Okay.
And yeah, the a best sad system no. But the best so moves and so I didn't come on. Yen so I can't. And if I meet a Jerome say, Sam, say, oh, almost one person say. And I'm cook for a bread and a benefit.
I'm buying to be because CCA Abdul Salam, the cocoa board chief executive officer say we turn 85% of the cocoa, which means say wire forward sales, and the aka 15%. And finance minister so say the price that was announced now, it takes effect immediately. Meaning say the omato de ko wo habo wa ban sem no de o me aya we say 3,650 don betua but the deals no de gu omo share de nom ne ade wo so omo ye dey omo offload de ma omo no. Now the deals are saying say they should give them like a week. They can send the rest of the cocoa no to the harbor. Now buying them the old price no. Nanka the new season, which is August, October no. Nanka the same price way by depending on the market volatility no. And buying the bed some of the deals bought the cocoa from the farmers and gave them receipts of 3,650. Now they are saying say, "Sa buying no anye bibi amfa ho na anye cut sharing." Say the goals is here no. Aban no so say offer can be. No jai ni nyina ma deals na. The next cocoa season no deal will get money to pay or akoto cocoa no the abre or no aban.
And I don't think so it would be prudent for aban case the agency na to no omuntua. Because agency no we are there for fiduciary responsibility. E ajiban adwuma na mo yeba no. Until say aban be prove say wa chola ta chem say mo monton. What do you guys want? My agent, I rotational, and this is what I have to do for you. And the some person men on the certain day, also I let him say, and Salam men I see. Then I won't do it. But I assume say, one mommy certificate say every day men ko see no. Because we say they do, and the other end then count there. Who will take that? If they allow these things to happen, let's say LBC in the book they will lose for all.
Yeah.
And the best thing is say, I'm moving forward no. I'm not for as I solve the issue of the price. But you see, I did not come to the land and say, issues are about me, you need to look so political.
Yeah.
And because I have two political, you want political solutions. I believe that the NDC now, I'm at the tax corner and look, I acquire BS also here, I be cushion farmers and then my free later now, quite a baby. I'm going to be in a question, baby. But it's share a governance as an institution. Everything that has to do with government agencies under President Mahama. So in business, you cannot appropriate and reprobate.
Yeah.
If we windfall from gold bond, as a result, say gold bond price akosoro, and to years can be free, I'm a injection into the system, I'm a student at Sablasia. I don't think some of the windfall from gold. No.
And support
a friend say cocoa no because cocoa for price for.
I'm for resist.
It's the same government. It's the same home.
It's we must say about Saudi that you are doing teaming and leading. Who you be a free akosha, but it's also
business.
It's allowed.
Look, supermarket I go cocoa.
Aye.
TV in China no. It's was but drinks into and all this can into all the
yeah.
It covers everybody. They got some more TVs and they told TV then to Amacaria. Said then uncle so. As a little say so.
And I come on gold board is can be enko cushion cocoa board.
If you're making a windfall, because that's what government is telling us. You're making a windfall. You be go to high. Just cushion the system. For now, I ain't permanent. I live for 3 or 4 months.
Temporary to see how the market goes.
Because we are talking about 5 million people and over I make cocoa farmers. And to Buamabu say yeah, some look. Say I almost can so by 28%.
11 million.
Yes. Would on the percentage was 28%. Never been at 28% in out who farm a cocoto. So go for a top milk, at least 28% ana. Or 70 at least 20. And tell in life rise I worse off. In income swat in expenditure no every minute salary amount on life and I worse off. And I been looking into something that buy a bekushium for now. Say be a cocoa board and I'm win for it and we are injecting by $500 million to cushion the system. Into a beer 3,600 no crana, you between 3,000. Monsumu ye cost sharing. And I lose sharing bill. Monfa 650 or so. Yeah, fellow Monsumu Jesus say uncle. I think people will understand. But say about being in Sakura say Muda Muni, name the better man say, ye pay 500 age and 1,000. Ya tia ya katua. No num. Management like I say na to Mudia Kitwa. The Mudis like I said, about 10%. I also know 10%.
10% staff now off from
20% now the off from.
And now
is top executives. Some of these kind of so.
Now top executive, no one I won't tell the Ekasiano so by that 20%.
Some crowd or Sinanka, Randy say across board or behind 30%. But I'm also casting more family. I'm also Sawa farm no honor.
So my question is if Randy takes 830 million a month or 20%, now me major 10,000, now me take or 10%. Now me major 10,000, now ultimate 20%.
I'm worse off than
you are killing me.
You are killing me.
Wow, what kind of draconian policy is this?
I think look at it. You see,
it should be the other way around.
Because it's kind of in this kind of movie, but concern
it's a sign to show concern.
Okay. Now let me go upstairs. Because of that, the first 5 months, my team is equal to 50%. Just do that. Now I'm going to how? Because I want to remember his name. The then finance minister and the British after World War. Okoko share bondholders of Britain. As a minister, one more time, one shoe, in fact, one for car to show them say Britain and here no pa. By the time we wake up, I say bond na a man here, because send us present no. It is over. Send them at the time when them I dino, what could procure 110 friends pickups. Four Land Cruisers. Who are you pleasing? Who workers? Then I producer. I don't know what are you telling us. So you say something right at the wrong time. Sometimes you look at the situation or that striking them maybe.